Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Irad. In today's video, I want to talk about Star Citizen Alpha 4.0 again. I want to talk about trade in 4.0 again. I've been testing trade in 4.0 for a very long time at this point, and I am very worried. It's something that I've been saying also for quite some time in a couple of videos, but usually it was like a little rant at the end. This time I want to make it a dedicated video because I really want to raise awareness on the issue. I also will try to convince the people who have not been convinced yet that this is of the utmost importance. I've seen the comment section. I've seen some answers on Spectrum as well. There are some people who disagree with that, and I disagree with the people who disagree that this is not important. I think it's very important. I think that trade is going to be one of the most important part of the Stanton to PYRO relationship here that we're going to have starting with 4.0. And the reason why I believe that's going to be the case is because Star Citizen has always been about high risk, high rewards, right? It's always about going to the most dangerous places and try to reap the benefits. The PYRO system is a dangerous place because it's a law-left system. So that means that there's no common rate that's going to protect you. There's no UEE that is going to come after you. And there's no pressing charges and no bounty system that's going to be happening here if you get killed by other players who just happen to kill you because they can. That's what the PYRO system is going to be. And so for the players out there who play Star Citizen in a more peaceful way, right, who not necessarily specialized in combat, who are not interested in combat, they're just there to do some space trucking, right? Well, the PYRO system is definitely not going to be for them if, and that I think I'm going to say if, trade is just like how it is in the Stanton system. Why wasting your time going from Stanton to PYRO and then back to Stanton for profits that are going to be exactly the same as in the Stanton system, or if not, a little bit lower? It doesn't make any sense. And I've read in the comment section down below that all profits are the same because PYRO is a poor system, so that's why there's no money to be made here. And this is where I totally disagree. If indeed the PYRO system is a poor system, which it is, by the way, the economy there is poor, then prices should be reflecting that poor state by being considerably lower than what they are in the rich system, like the Stanton system, right? Places that have an economy that is poor have much lower prices as a result, and so people who are business oriented go to these countries, they buy low, and then they sell high in economies in which are richer, in which prices are much higher. That is what I was expecting as well for the PYRO system. I was expecting to go there, buy stuff at some remote locations that are quite rundown, very cheap, and then go to the Stanton system and sell at the landing zones for a nice profit. There are some commodities that have that potential. I've seen, for example, if you're just into some of the more lawful side of the PYRO system, you can go to a Citizens for Prosperity outpost, buy some fresh food, for example, and then sell that at some TDDs. You would expect that to give a high profit because in reality, that's what it is. I live in a place in Taiwan, in Taipei, where fresh food is actually quite expensive. You want to buy some unprocessed fruits or unprocessed meat, that is going to cost you a literal fortune if you want to have some high quality products. It's not unheard of here in Taipei to buy one apple for $10. Yeah, that's right, one apple for $10. That's crazy, right? I can tell you that the producer who produced that apple and sold that apple at the farm, they did not get $10, right? They got at least half of that, if not 3 times less than that. That is how business works, right? Because you go to some remote places, you transport the goods and you sell them where these places are in high demand. And this is what I was expecting when I was trading in the PYRO system at those local farms where they sell, fresh food. For example, I'm taking fresh food as an example, right? So I was expecting to buy that at a low price and then sell that at a much higher price in a Stanton system. And The reason why I think it's important to have these game mechanisms, the reason why I think it's important to have those prices is it's not just because, you know, traders are going to go there and they're going to make money. In fact, I don't expect traders to make a whole lot of money even if prices are that low and they can sell that high in the sentence system. Because the PYRO system, remember, is a lawless system. It's a heaven for pirates. If pirates know that traders are going out there, you know, if pirates know that small fish are going down, if you see what I mean, right? That players who are mostly harmless are going out there, they are going to go after them, of course, right? If pirates know that there are some players who are spending their time going to outposts, they are going to load their ship with a freight elevator, the tractor beam, and they're going to spend so much time, so much hard work doing that, and then going back into space to go back to the sentence system, pirates will know that. They will let the traders do all the hard work, and once they are in space, they will try to seize the cargo for themselves and go back to the sentence system, where of course there will be no crime stat, because what happens in PYRO stays in PYRO, and then make all of that money here for basically for a 100% profit, because they would not have bought anything. They would just have stolen whatever they would have stolen, right? And then maybe they would share all of the benefits with their friends. And this is the next point, right? If trading in the PYRO system is lucrative but super dangerous, traders will not go alone, because they will obviously be very easy targets. The traders who will go out there, these are going to be the orgs. These are going to be groups of players who will be together, right? And of course, they are going to have to share that profit. Yeah, maybe, for example, you buy some fresh fruits. Again, fresh fruits again, right? For 8 alpha UEC, per unit, sell them for 16 at area 18. You make a 100% profit, but at the same time, you're gonna have to pay for your engineers. You're gonna have to pay your crew member. You're gonna have to pay your escort pilot, and in the end, maybe you'll end up with just a profit of 30%, right? Or 25%, which would be slightly more than what you would have made in a sentence system, but also you would have had much more fun because of all the risk involved and the logistics involved, right? And playing with other players in the end is much more fun than playing alone. So all of that would be enabled by having decent profits between the PYRO system and the system, and vice versa, right? If you are a pirate and all of a sudden the traders that you were attacking are no longer alone, but they are starting to be with groups, then you are going to have to organize yourselves in fleets and clans and orgs as well to try to make money off the people who trade between PYRO and system. So yeah, there we have it, guys. This was my rant. This is why I believe it's super important that CIG fix that for 4.0. People say, oh, but they haven't put all the economy yet. I know, but they can still at least make 4.0 fun and dynamic by having this kind of traffic that otherwise would not exist. The traffic from traders will not exist in the PYRO system if there are no incentives to go there and make money. That's why it's important that CIG sets the prices temporarily, arbitrarily, for high profits, so that then, you know, people are excited to go there. Because otherwise, you know, the people who just stay in PYRO will be the murder hobos, they will be the PvPers, and it's going to be boring very quickly, and they'll go back to the sentence system. That's how it's going to happen, right? So that's why we need to have a strong and robust trade system first that will eventually get adjusted with the dynamic economy, but it's not there, guys. So that's why CIG need to take actions. I've put a report. I've created a report in the issue council as well, which has been confirmed. You guys have been upvoting this. You guys have been contributing to that. That's awesome. Let's keep on raising awareness, guys. I'll put the link in the description down below, so you guys can also check it out, also contribute, so that CIG hopefully fixes that before the release of 4.0. Guys, I've got a giveaway this month. I'm giving away a Terrapin Medic, I'm giving away an Intrepid Starter Pack, I'm giving away a Star Chaser Combat Pack as well. You have many ways to get entries for the Wheel of Names. You can get entries by becoming a subscriber of the channel. Subscribe and comment to any videos I post this month. Or you can get entries via our Gleam contest as well. Put the link in the pinned comment. Or you can get guaranteed entries by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. I wouldn't be able to make all of that content without my Patreon and YouTube members, including Dr. Frobin, Zero Crusher, Shadow Rise, and Talking to Docker. I've been Iran. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Time to carry on.